We're taking them out like a smack to the face.
What's up, bowlers? It's Emotive Maniac. Before I get started, yes, Ruger is back. Freeway mascot. He loves to bowl. He crawls on the bench, falls asleep. Before we get started, we do pay BMI for the rights to the music. That is for Freeway Bowl, Freeway Pro Shop, and the Emotive Maniac YouTube channel, and the emotivemaniac.com. So, today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little practice in. I got a tournament this weekend. So today I'm going to practice with the Purple Hammer. Any bowler that does tournaments, you should have at least one Purple Hammer. I should probably have 5 of them, drill 5 different ways. You got to have it for any major tournament. It's a must. It's a ball that has to be in your bag. So what I'm going to practice today is practice right. We're going to be at 10 to 12. I have a saying that when I throw this ball, if all else fails, purple hand me down 10. It's pretty much what it is. Flat hand the ball, but don't get on the side of it. Just roll it flat. Let the ball do the work. Let it get to the pocket. A lot of people say that don't know about the ball. They say it's not strong and aggressive. This ball is strong. Doesn't like to play from left, but you definitely can. One thing about the ball is like league bowlers, if you throw this ball like say practice game 1 and game 2, you're going to corner yourself. Game 3, you're going to have the oil pushed down 8 feet in front of the pins. Nobody's ball is going to work, so you're going to be forced to stick with that ball. Don't really suggest throwing it in a league. You can, definitely can. I know some guys that have some really high scores with it in a league, but my goal with that ball is to, in a tournament, get 200, 220 with it, hang in there, get the oil pushed to where I want it to, and then I go into, say, my Mania or my Onyx or even the Sublime Hybrid, the Pure Envy. Just get the oil moved around. I'm messing up everybody else while I'm getting my 200, 220 game, and then I know where the break point's at because I pushed the oil there. They're falling in their score, and then I grab my ball. I know exactly where to be at, and I shoot the, hopefully the 300. I've been throwing 260s, 279s lately. But anyway, got a tournament this weekend. It's over at Orchard Mesa. That's owned by my buddy Chase Nadeau. He is a PBA professional with 900 Global. He's on his way to California for the tour right now. And I've been practicing with Bailey and Bobby, switch hitter bowling. Check out those videos. I've been practicing with them on the 36-foot pattern that they're going to be bowling at the CB Tour this weekend in Utah. So different tournaments. We got PBA, Chase over in Cali. We got me, the guy you see at the bowling alley that really can't bowl. Tournament at Orchard Mesa, which is Chase's bowling alley. And then you got Bobby and Bailey and a few others at the CB Tour in Utah, semi-pro and pro. So 3 different tournaments, 3 different locations. Hopefully we all do great in them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to show you the Purple Hammer. Haven't thrown a warm-up shot today. Me and Ruger's just been hanging out and eating up here at Freeway Bowl over at Papa Kelsey's. And throw a couple warm-up shots with it, get the line dialed in, and then we'll throw a full game. And this is on just basically a modified tournament shot that we'll be playing on this weekend over at Orchard. It's a modified house shot. It's little more meal oil than your normal house shot. It is a Christmas tree pattern, and it goes 43 feet. So been practicing over at Orchard, doing pretty good. 6 games yesterday, ran a 262.3 average, so that was cool. But now let's see how I can do today with the Purple Hammer. Ruger's going to go to sleep, and I'll be right back. All right, here we go, guys. Not throwing any warm-up shots. Little stiff, little sore. Right now I'm filming this on Thursday. I've already probably put in 70 games this week of practice. So, yeah. I will tell you guys, if you don't have a Purple Hammer, this kind of chamois is your best bet for this ball. I've noticed that the band pad from CTD Bowling works pretty good, but the leather and the hide chamois just don't get the oil off the ball. Microfiber, big chamois. You can't spin the ball on it either. Once it gets oil, it sticks to it, but you can wipe it like this. You want to make sure you have all the oil off of this ball when you throw it. So Where we're going to try to start at here, I'm going to start at 12, backed up about 12 to 14 inches. I'm going to try to play it down the right side, and I'm going to flat hand it. Let the ball rev and do the work. First shot of the day. There you go. Flat hand right down 10. If you watch that, it was, what, 12 to 10, maybe 12 to 12. Kind of just rolling that ball straight. But, like I said about the microfiber chamois, this chamois works. If you take the leather one on this, it just kind of moves the oil around on the ball. So, you take the microfiber, you can see all the oil on it. Take the microfiber, wipe it, and it's gone. Never want to leave any oil on your urethane. I'm going to be throwing all my spares with this ball today too, just to see. So same line, 12, 14 inches back. Flat hand it, try to get it down 10. Just like that. All right, so again, like I said, I started on 12 over on that lane. Can probably get to 10 over here. So 10 down 10. All right. And now this ball is aggressive enough. You play these spares, you can hook right into it playing it straight. Play it straight, get a slight hook into it. Just like that. So, move right, throw it straight. Aim a little bit to the right of the pins, it'll hook right into it. I have been having trouble. I know a lot of people can pick up 10 pins with these. I haven't really found out the line. So on a 10 pin, I normally line up 30, and I try to go across. I'm probably going to have to move a little further left and get a little more speed on it to get 10 pins with it. So let's try 12 again. 12 here. I think on that lane over there, we're going to have to be at 10. Right down 10. Okay, so we're going to have to be on 10 on both lanes. That's cool. Figured it out. Again, these are the warm-up shots. We're going to throw some warm-up shots. Then we're going to shoot a full game with it and see what happens. I'll probably throw one more warm-up standing at 10 in both lanes. Might as well go ahead and reset this. So we're going to go from, instead of 12, we're going to move right foot on 10, back up. So 2 boards further right than what I thought. And I'm still going to throw it right down 10. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That was a bad throw. I got a little outside. Sean showed up. Told him, doing a few warm-up shots here, try to figure out where to stand, and I'm going to shoot a full game with it. John did great with it this morning over at Orchard. He threw a 222 with it. Yeah, he was on fire over there. All right, so 10, back, down 10. Almost. My new thing I told Dustin, my new go-to saying is, when in doubt, purple hand-me down 10. Kind of where it needs to be at. As long as I get my feet set up, as long as you put it on 10, you can get there. All right, so we'll go 11, back, down 10. Just can't seem to find that line.
So, one thing I've noticed about you is that
I drift.
you drift a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Right here, your first step, right? Your first step is crossing.
I'm like, Larry's been telling me, I'm like 15 boards left on my first step.
First step, you're over there.
So I need to worry about going straight.
Because if you can line up on that all you want, and if you want to compensate for that, right? So like, if you're here and you're lining up here, and you're going stepping out to here already, right? And just compensate
with a further.
with a further more.
That's what Larry's been telling me. He was like, dude, he was like, you're saying you're throwing from 20. He was like, you're throwing from like 40.
Yeah. So yeah, you can
try to compensate for it.
Fine if you want to drift. I mean, Belmo drifts.
Yeah.
He drifts a lot.
Yeah, his first step is huge, but I've noticed I throw better if I focus and actually do go straight.
Yeah.
Just
work on. And it's always that first step, right?
Yep.
That first step. As long as that first step is there, then you don't want to do this. You don't want to do the splits on that second.
So I need to go like that.
Yeah, because the reason this one follows, right?
It's because it's automatically got to follow it because I'm behind the other foot.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's try it at 12 and go straight. Let's see. That was better, though.
Yeah.
So I could move over a board.
Correct. And that's probably why you're having problems finding the line on this, is because
I'm already moving so far.
Right.
So look at that, guys. Get a coaching lesson. Sean's been coaching me on, also, not sure if you guys have noticed, I'm not coming over the ball anymore. I'm there and letting the ball do the work. I learned that because I got really mad at my Onyx, and I told him, I was like, I'm hating the ball now. And false revs was killing the ball in the mid, so it had nothing at the end. Flat, the ball revs itself, and it had power. It's amazing. All right, so we'll go 12 and try it. There we go. Amazing how that changes everything, isn't it? That's what AJ told me. He said the same thing Monday. When I throw those super high games, like the 279s I've been throwing, or when I'm dialed in doing that. And he was like, the other thing is, he was like, then there's times you get up here and you literally do this. And he said, you're walking diagonal at the lane.
Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to find that corner already.
Uh-huh.
And and it's the same thing, right? You have that bad habit of always wanting to the whole lane.
Yep.
So if you can straighten out your feet, then that'll stop the habit of trying to hook everything on the door.
Yeah, because I try to go.
You try to wheel everything.
Like, I'm taking everything you guys are saying. You, Bobby, Dustin. Everybody keeps telling me the same thing. But it's sometimes you get up here and you remember it.
Yeah.
And then it's like when I walked up here today, it's just like, same thing.
Well, I mean, that was, how I stopped mine. I used to drift too really bad, right? So what I would do was I did a 4-step approach for years, and I changed it actually this year finally. Is I would try to walk the tightrope for the first step, right? I'd always have this really bad habit of, right? So then everything would go over.
It automatically moves you left.
Yeah. So what I did instead was I was like 5-step right there, and then everything can.
Yeah, because if you drift with your right foot first, this one's behind it, so it automatically has to go that way. But if you go with a 5-step and you go straight, then this one's definitely, it can't go.
Yeah.
So it has to, that makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, that was warm-up shots and a lesson by Sean. So, again, can't tell you where, but he is on staff with a major company. So, always listen to better bowlers, obviously. Reset this, we're going to play a whole game. All right, bowlers, about to shoot a full game. Shot 3 shots there with Sean. He was helping me out off camera. Did throw 3 strikes with it. So what we're focusing on is we're focusing on me not drifting, first off. We're focusing on me coming straight down the line where I'm wanting to throw. Already was throwing flat-handed, but now what he had me do is right at the end of the release, I'm flicking my fingers up, keeping them together, flipping them up. It's not generating any false revs. It's letting the ball do all the work. So we're going to see how this plays out in a full game. Going to try to shoot the spares with it. I do have a problem with 10 pins with it. I still haven't figured out that lineup. But we're going to shoot. So I shot 5 frames of warm-up total. We got 1.5 games here. We're going to shoot a full game. What is that? I shot more than 5. Maybe I've got the machine going the wrong direction. I don't know. But anyway, we are about to shoot a full game, guys. Let's see how this works out. All right, guys, here we go. Sean came back out and had me throw those other 5 frames. 3 splits. But he was trying to get me on that lift out. So we got 1 full game here. That's it. Hold on. Machine's about to turn off on us. There we go. All right, we got 1 full game. So there will be no editing, no cutting, no nothing like that. Hey, there's the split from what I threw. So no editing, no cutting. If it's a bad game, it's a bad game. If it's a good game, it's a good game. But again, make sure you get all your oil off your urethane. All right, so we have 1 game, 10 frames. We're gonna go 12. Try to not drift, and I'm gonna try to come out of the ball flat. So very hard thing for me to learn because you guys know I like to get on the side of the ball. So all right, that was no drift, right down 10, and we get a strike. So what I realized with Sean a few minutes ago, if I do all of that exactly right, straight, no drift, come out of the ball and lift out, it's a strike. If I drift, I miss. If I don't throw flat-handed, I miss. If I don't throw flat-handed and lift out of the ball, I throw a split. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm having to focus on that is literally not how I bowl. Right down 10. Get over there. Oh, man. But that's not how I typically bowl. I get on the side of my ball. I can flatten out some, but it's not how I generally bowl. So playing this far right, have to bowl that way. And that's what I want. And that's why this urethane is drilled that way. But we kissed it. But again, it's just adding another tool to my belt. A different style of bowling. For me, I know there's a lot of people, I want to be able to get on the side of the ball, get on top of the ball, or go flat. I want to be able to do it all. So that is where all this practice comes into play for me. But as long as I don't drift and I come out of the ball like that, it feels great. It feels great. It's just repetition, 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 repetition for me to learn this style. I want you guys to see something real quick. We're about to shoot that 10 pin, but I'm going to pick the camera up. I want you guys to see something. Talk about a bowling dog. He is passed out. He loves the bowling alley, man. Loves it. All right, let's get all the oil off this ball, and let's try to hit this 10 pin. This is something that I need a lot of practice on. To be honest, I probably need to come up here and set 3 or 4 games of just the 10 pin set to try and get it. But I just know I have to throw it hard, harder than I normally do to get there. There we go. It's literally throwing it. It didn't give me the speed. I'm gonna bet that ball was. I'm gonna bet that was 3 miles an hour faster than my strike ball to prevent it from being able to catch down there and hook. All right, so we got a strike, 9 spare, 9 spare. All right, 12 board, no drift, flat, flick out of the ball. Just like that. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, so I'll move right. I'll come across. Try to get a slight hook down the middle on this to pick this up. Told you guys I wanted to get a 200. My goal is 190, 200 when I throw this urethane, so. The goal is 190 or 200 when I'm throwing the urethane. That's all I want to do. My high game with it so far, my high game with any purple hammer is a 248. I've never been able to break a 248 with a purple hammer. But I used to throw it a different way when I did that. So, throwing a new style and learning. Learning and adapting. Just trying to make myself a better bowler. Learn from these guys. Learn from these professionals. I was here Tuesday night, Chase Nadeau, helping me with a release on the Sublime Focus. Sublime Focus burns up its energy in the front and the mids. Chase had me really laying that ball down flat at my feet. Went like front 7 after he taught me that. Bailey's been helping me flat hand. Sean's been helping me with my approach. Bobby's been helping me. I've never take the same philosophy here that I do in life. I'm never the best bowler that I'm bowling with, ever. Just like in life, if you're the richest or wealthiest person in your circle, you need to get you a new circle. You always need somebody to teach you to go further. If you're the most successful person in your circle, add some people to your circle, get a new circle. I don't want to be the best bowler in my circle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's all right. That's cool. You guys saw I drifted. I drifted and went straight down the middle of the line. I knew it when I released it. When I went to release it, I noticed I was at like 17 instead of 12. Where are we at? 132. Clean. That's good. So we're clean here. With a 134 and a 7th with a spare. So we got a strike, 2 9 spares, 6 spare, 2 strikes, 9 spare. Need to put some strikes together here. Like I said, I want to get 200, 220 is my goal to eventually get to. 190 to 200, I'm happy. If I release it perfect, if my approach stays straight and I release it and come out of the ball flat and get that flick, strike every time. What? Hold on. We got 2 frames left. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Hey, it deleted a frame instead of adding it. Yeah, so now it said I'm done on the 8th frame now. Throw 2 on there and I'll cover it when I get up there. All right. All right. We were racing those frames when Sean was doing that, and I'm not sure what happened, but that's cool. All right, we got, so we're at 154 with a strike in the 8th, but as I was saying, we've got, if I get the approach, get the release, and the flick out of the back of the, behind the ball, right, it's a strike every time. But it's getting that repetition down. All right. Here we go. We're clean though. We're clean. It's another thing I want out of a urethane. I want to be clean. Makeable spares. All right, into 10. We're still at the same spot. We're 12, backed up. Straight approach, flick out. Oh, come on. Really? All right, there we go. We're at 201. 201, we picked this up. We get another shot at it. Well, we got to that 200, 220. Got over the 200, so I'm happy with that. Now we just got to try to pick up the 7-pin with it. I would probably throw my reactive ball on this in tournament. I wouldn't be throwing the purple. But we got there. All right. 203 with a ball left. See if we can finish this out. So we had a strike, 2 9-spare, 6-spare. A double, 9-spare, double, 9-spare. And see if we can finish this out. That should be good. Oh, we got 8. Where we at? 211. 200 to 220 was the main goal. 190, 200 as well. Now, 190, 200, I'm happy. Between 200 and 220, with the purple urethane, with the purple hammer, I'm happy. That's what I want to do. Go into my reactive ball next. Probably oils push further down. Drop that mania on it. Play that mania from about 20. Aim it at 14 at the arrows. Get down, hit the break point. Bam. Come out with the high 250 higher game. See what's happening going into game 3. May stick with the mania. May transition into the Sublime Hybrid. Might go with the Jackal Onyx. Never know. But that is the setup game. That's the setup game. I've messed up the line for people who haven't been throwing the purple and see where the break point is. And I've learned where my break point is for the mania. That's what I wanted to do. Anyway, guys, this quick video practicing with the purple hammer. Go to freewayproshop.com. Lowest price in the entire country on a purple hammer. Guarantee you that. And join the Purple Hammy family. I'm telling you guys, it's a great ball. Every bowler needs one. It's probably why it's been banned by the PBA, because it's that good. So anyway, guys, go to the motormaniac.com website. Go to iambowling.com. I know I don't have my jersey on, but I do have my pants. Get custom logos, custom pants, custom jerseys, custom shirts, custom hoodies. Use the code MOTIVEMANIAC. One word, no space at checkout. Get 20% off your entire order. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.
We're taking them out like a smack of trash.